So I'm here with three beautiful Pakistan souls. There is Roy, there is Mary, his wife,
Yes.
and there is
Sobia.
Sabir, his sister of Mary, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
they are running the Tree of Life School in Pakistan.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I've been connected with Roy for several months
Okay.
now. I'm
Okay.
giving a regular charity to them so I can help them to have some food. But
Yeah.
eventually we are here to help the people in the world,
Yes.
okay, to understand the situation in Pakistan, in the school,
Yeah.
and maybe we find a way to reach to the hearts of the people. So maybe
Yeah.
we
Sure.
can, whoever is interested to help you,
Yeah.
okay, they can help through this fund that we can share the link, whatever, okay, and they can
Yeah.
put
Understand.
the funds there. Okay, so
Yeah.
please, Sobir, sorry
Yes.
if I'm translating wrong
No,
your
it's
name.
okay. It's okay. It's
Okay,
okay.
so because she is the translator, okay, so
Yes.
I'm going to speak to Sobir, but eventually Roy will speak in the Pakistan language, and
Yes.
Sobir will translate. So
Yeah.
can you please share with us how everything, the Tree of Life school began?
Okay.
Yes,
Just let me explain to my brother. Okay.
of course.
Okay. First of all, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਵੇ ਕਿ Tree of Life ਸਕੂਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾ ਉਹਦਾ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕੀਤਾ।
ਹੁਣ ਤੂੰ ਸਦਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਸਾਰਾ ਦੱਸ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਤੇ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਰੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਦੋਸਤ ਕਰ
ਅੱਛਾ।
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਬਿਹਤਰ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਤੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੱਸਣਾ
ਨਹੀਂ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਸਮਝੇਗਾ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੋ ਦੱਸ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਅਗਰ ਮੈਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਟ੍ਰਾਂਸਲੇਟ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਨਾ ਤਾਂ ਪਤਾ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਬੋਲ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ। ਨਹੀਂ ਸਪੀਕਿੰਗ ਵੀ ਤਾਂ ਮਾਇਨੇ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਉਹ ਫਿਰ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟ ਆਇਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾ ਸਹੀ। ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾ
ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਉਸ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਕੀਤਾ
ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਦੀ ਹਾਂ, ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੇ ਨਾ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਬ੍ਰਿਕਸ ਬਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਸਨ, ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਕਰਨਾ।
ਤੇ ਦੂਸਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਇਹ ਵੇ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਵੇ ਕਿ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਸ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ, ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਤੇ ਸਾਰੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਇੰਝ ਹੀ ਰਹਿਣਗੇ, ਪੜ੍ਹ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਠੀਕ, ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਕੂਲ ਓਪਨ ਕੀਤਾ।
ਨਹੀਂ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਇੱਕ ਬਣਾਣੀ ਹੈ, ਪਹਿਲੇ ਮਤਲਬ ਬ੍ਰਿਕ ਯਾਰਡ ਸੀ, ठीक है, फिर साढ़े अबू ने उसे मतलब बुनियाद रखी है। हाँ ठीक है, ਤੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਬ੍ਰਿਕ ਯਾਰਡ ਦਾ ਸਕੂਲ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਾ ਕੁਝ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਔਰਫਨਸ ਵੀ ਨੇ।
ਮੇਰੇ ਦੀ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਏਗੀ, ਬੇਸਿਕਲੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਫਰੈਂਡ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਤੂੰ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਦੱਸ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟ ਕੀਤਾ। ਇਹਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ
ਫਿਰ ਅਬੂ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਕਹੇਗਾ ਕਿ ਮਤਲਬ ਤੂੰ ਨਾ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਸਾਈਡ ਤੇ ਪੂਰਾ
ਨਹੀਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਮੇਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਸੁਣ, ਤੂੰ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਕਿ ਇਹਨੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਖਾਲੀ ਓਪਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਉਹਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਾਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ। ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹਨੇ ਸ਼ਾਦੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਤੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਫਾਦਰ ਨਾਲ ਮਤਲਬ ਉਹ ਸੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਚਰਚ ਸੀ, ਟ੍ਰੀ ਆਫ ਲਾਈਫ ਚਰਚ ਨਾ।
ਸਿਰਫ ਸਕੂਲ ਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਚਲਾਉਣਾ ਹੈ ਬੁਨਿਆਦ।
ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਵੀ ਟ੍ਰੀ ਆਫ ਲਾਈਫ ਰੱਖ ਲਿਆ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਖੂਬਸੂਰਤ ਨਾਮ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਤੂੰ ਹੈ ਅੱਗੇ ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨ ਦੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ।
Okay,
you know, I'm going to yes, I'm going to let you know about my brother Shazad, and you know him very well, and you know, before he was just a young unmarried boy, so after that he got married, and his brother his father-in-law was a pastor, so that's why he just saw in brickyard area there is a lot of children who cannot go to school, who cannot pay to fee and cannot buy books and everything, you know. So then he create a very small school there, you know, in brickyard area, because that is very poor area. So there you know, get education, it's very hard in Pakistan especially. And in brickyard area, just a lot of poor people make bricks, and they work very very hard, so they are not able to let them their children go to school. And there is a no school also, because that is a non-Christian area, so you can understand it's very hard to open school in a non-Christian area for Christian children. So that's why brother just opened their small school there in brickyard area. So he was don't know what I can keep that name. So after that he talked to his father-in-law, and that's why he kept the Tree of Life school name, because Tree of Life is Jesus Christ. So that's why he just gave first priority to Jesus Christ. So that's why he kept that name of school for that children. So there is a lot of children of Brickyard. So they was working in their parents, you know. So non-Christians don't pay them, you know, money as much they work hard there. So that's why my brother took a decision for open that school there. So he want to save their lives. So then they could have a very good life there. After that, they get free education there. So then one day they could be like you and me and like my brother.
Wow.
Yeah.
So eventually, Roy decided to give all his life instead of
Yes.
being independent and doing enough. I do work as a technician and a part-time physician, and I do work
Yes.
for the people. But eventually, he is dedicating, literally, together with Mary, his wife, and you, Sobir.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think you work full time in the
Yes.
school.
Yeah.
So
Because you know, before children cannot go to school first, and after that, you know, non-Christian people said, oh, you can also make bricks with your parents. So because they earn a lot of money, so they said, oh, you can just work here till your parents took that money from us. So you can do work here also. So after that, they was working, and my brother went there, and he said, I need to take decision for children because it's very hard. They are future children, you know. So if they can get a small education freely, so then they could get a lot of things for their family also. They can save also their other brothers and also their parents too. So now that's why he opened the school there, very small. So we want especially God can help us, and my brother also, then he could continue run their school, so give them food and books and everything. And also there is available some orphans too who don't have parents, so we can do something for them also, like he done to Brickyard children also.
wow. And
And you know what,
Uh-huh.
there is a lot of children coming day by day. How much is there? You know, there is a children's now became nearby 100, and they are going to day by day over 100. So it's going very difficult for us to arrange everything for them, books and 3 time foods and water also. And you know, here in Pakistan especially, it's very hard to arrange clean water also.
So if I am understanding right, this is not just a school.
It's a school first, and also some we are wanting to join also to you know, orphan children also in that for school.
So they
So then
sleep.
they could get the education also.
They sleep in the school.
Yes.
So
They don't have you know, orphan children don't have place to live somewhere because they don't have parents. They don't have, they just have brothers and no, don't have you know, father and mother, so they sleep in their school also.
So it's like an orphanage.
Yes, orphanage, and also there is a small school too.
Yes.
Two things.
Wow.
In one place.
And you mentioned something that you are believers in Jesus, and eventually Pakistan is more Muslim. Is it? I am right?
Yeah, here. Yeah, you are right. But you know, in Pakistan, a lot of are non-Christians, but we are living in Christian area, and this place is Yohanabad. It's called Yohanabad, like a John city. You know.
Okay.
You know about John?
No.
So it's our area's name is John City. So you know, here in our area, a lot of Christians living. Like for example, so we could you know, like we could say maximum gonna be कितने तो होंगे? नहीं Christian कितने होंगे? हाँ. नहीं इससे ज़्यादा नहीं. हाँ. It's gonna be 1 million, you know, you can say about Christians because we are living in Christian area. I know it's a Pakistan and also a lot of non-Christian living also, but more than I could say maximum Christian living also here in Pakistan.
So
but we live in just Christian area, and there we go. That is also Christian area too. I know there is around some homes live because the non-Christian having brickyards, so they want Christians working under them.
Okay. And do you think that being faithful in Jesus instead of Muhammad, there is a problem with the school, right, or finances, or in a way, is there a problem?
Yeah, so many times, because non-Christians say us, you cannot stay here, and most of time they just disturb us in some churches. But in that area we are living just in normal place, but just we trust to God, so that's why God just keep us safe from them. But it don't mean they don't disturb us. They do disturb us in sometimes in other cities, in churches.
And why do you think they do that? Why this is happening? Because
because they hate us. Hate us. They just want to, everybody and all religion people just follow to non-Christian God, who is Allah. But we don't do it because our Jesus Christ is a living God. So that's why we just want to follow to God, who is living God.
I think from my perspective, everyone has free liberty to decide which faith to choose. And whether
we choose just Pentecostal, who is a living God, about that written in the Bible.
Yes. So eventually, what we are seeing here, we are seeing children that need food, that need life, they need rights, and whatever, if they are Christian, Muslim, okay, non-whatever, they have nothing. Eventually, I should not make any distinction. Okay, so I hope that eventually this idea that we have a faith, and since they are not in the faith, I hate you. Whatever, if you are Muslim or a Christian, that is not good, because this is all about love, right?
Yeah, because our religion just teaches in the Bible, according to Bible, I mean to say. So God just said in the Bible, love everybody, even love with your own enemies who just hate you.
Yes.
But other religions don't teach us like this. But that's why we are just following Jesus Christ.
Yeah, beautiful. What about the government? They help you, the government, about finance? And
no. Our government don't help us. They just growing all the things, groceries prices, water prices, and other electricity bills prices. They don't help us. They are not like other countries. The government help to other peoples, but our Pakistani government don't help us.
So zero, like they don't help you at all. Nothing.
No. They don't help us. Never.
So if I am right, Pakistan is in the European Union, right?
Yeah.
I think it's 13 years from now, that from 2009 it's in the EU, and the EU has like internship that they help poverty.
Yeah. And here for Christians get good jobs, it's very hard. So in our country, non-Christians want just Christians work as a sweeper, so they hate us. They don't give us a very good jobs. So just this thing is in Pakistan, not in other countries, because they don't have wisdom and they don't follow to God.
So
God said love to everybody, and also even they have different religions, but they don't follow that. They just hate us and they just want to fight us. And last before some months, I can say, in Pakistan had a lot of people who just hate Christians, and also especially they went in churches and they hate them also. They some kill them too and broke some churches also. just because they hate us.
Because you are not believers in Muhammad, in Allah.
Yes, exactly right.
That is it. But eventually, these people are not following their own faith, because
yes, they just want everybody just follow their
yeah,
God.
Yeah, that once you oblige, you leave
Yes.
like I want you to do something. You know, it's like there is a property. You are my property now, all right? And that is not good.
Yeah, yeah.
So I even, you know, my child, when we are children, we don't know how we talk with our parents. Give me that, give me that. So we as parents teach them, can you please, and that can you please is giving you liberty, the parent. I can, but I may not. So and the same is the people who believe and the people who don't believe. So when you are ready, if I am a Muslim in Pakistan and you are a Christian, I will tell you, Sobir, when you are ready, you can join us. In the meantime, I love you too. So, but it doesn't make sense to go in the churches and make something against their own faith.
No, they don't do it. And you know, it's this thing is especially in Pakistan, not in other countries. Because if you go in India and other European countries, and they love each other, you know, they just they don't trust to religions, you know, they just priority to humanity first.
Yeah.
But in Pakistan, it's against. It's opposite about this.
So I'm going to show you something I found here.
Okay, sure. Okay, sure.
Here, I just made just a small research in the European. You can see this?
Yeah, I can see that.
So it's the European Commission, and they tell about Pakistan, and eventually it's a partner of the EU, okay? And they saying that eventually they focus on rural development, education, vocational training, and rule of law, human rights. So eventually, the EU has provided 180 million euros, okay, to development, 45 million to poorest people, and supports vocational education. So eventually, this money is coming or not?
Yeah.
Is it coming, this money, from the EU or this website, Europe?
It's side of it. This side is of somebody else.
It's the European Union, right? The European. Okay, I can send you the link and you can read it yourself. So eventually here.
Okay, I will do it.
Here, they say 45 million of poorest people out of poverty to help.
Okay.
45 million of Pakistans.
No, you know, this money, our government take it, but they don't help to other peoples. For that, other countries help. They just keep this money to themselves. They don't help. They just show in their sites, but they don't help to other people.
And our success, they say it's a success story, you know, so I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but they just showing in sites, like you can see, but they don't help to other people. They don't give money to other people. So, they just show.
You see, protecting children from harm.
They just showing pictures, you know, but they are not doing about this.
Wow. So eventually, I can share this video with the I sent, maybe there is a link here about us.
Okay.
And I will contact them because this is something very serious, right? They are not the European Commission. They are not eventually they are giving money, and the money is not reaching the people who are really poor.
Exactly right.
Wow.
They just take their self, they don't help.
Wow. So it's like me making a charity program for you, and I will
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
the money for me. It
Okay.
doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, first of all, when somebody else helps, so it's better they need to just give that money to people so for who they sent, but they don't do in Pakistan. They just show, you know, as a just you know, temporary. So they don't do that.
Wow.
They just keep their money to themselves and also buy their properties, and they made everything, you know, but they don't do which they need to do. Because in Pakistan, here is a lot of liars, especially non-Christians. They just show, but they don't do it.
They don't do. There are
Yeah,
other orphanages or schools like you that can confirm what are you saying.
yeah.
Are there any
You know,
apart your school?
I mean to say, a lot of people are doing a business here who just show they are doing it, but they don't do it. Like it's written in the Bible. In the sheep, you can see there is a wolf also. So it's similar also about this. They just show, but they don't do it.
Wow. So this is very serious. But because the
Very
point,
serious matter. Very serious matter.
because this money that goes from Europe to you, eventually it's our
Yeah,
money as well, right? From our taxes.
yeah, yeah,
And we need to understand that if this money can go to you instead of making people richer,
yeah, yeah,
it's better to reduce a bit from the top and
yeah,
increase more on from the bottom, right? So
yeah. And
so
you
we can
know,
make.
it's similar about if you give your all money and offering for orphans and somebody else, but they need to just do it for that purpose. You do it. You give your offering and your 10% to somewhere, but they don't do it. But first of all, we need to just recognize if you are giving that money to in a trusty person, so then they can deliver to people for who you sent.
Yeah. Wow. So I'm sure I'm going to work on this.
You can do
Uh,
it.
this is the first time I'm helping people out of my country,
I understand.
in this way, in a very particular way, like you are doing.
Yeah,
Normally, I'm more focused on one individual, and they are like sick, and I try to help. But like a school and an orphanage, and this is about also the government and the
yeah,
Europe.
but they
So
don't do it. So that's why we are. My brother just want to do it for children. He want to save their lives and also their parents' life. Well, because first of all, then when children will get education freely, you know, so then the one day they will can get you know, Bible, biblical education also. So one day God can touch them and also to make them some preachers like you and me and like my brother about.
yeah,
So just he want to do some make a hope for children, you know, so then they could do it freely and also they can save their parents lives. So one day they will don't continue make bricks, you know, so after their children get education.
yeah. So in the meantime, because this process of reaching out to the governments and and bringing the money from where it belongs to you,
Yeah,
it can take time. So
I understand.
in the meantime, your children need food, they
Yeah,
need proper education, and eventually,
yes,
like everything, needs money.
yeah.
So, what is your call today to the people who are seeing this video? How can you help them to understand that we need everything that you can, even if it's €1,
Hmm?
so they can help you instead of whatever they are doing in their life.
First of all, we need also to, keep our, get a place to keep orphans and poor children, and, like, like some building, you can say, because they don't have place also. And we are living in a rented place also. So they are also on rented place. So you keep and pray. So then God can provide us, help. So then we can get a place for children. So then orphans can stay there,
Yeah, so the school is not yours, it's a rented place.
Yes, it's a rented. That's not our property.
And you need to pay the electricity,
Yes,
the water.
pay every month that rent also. It's very difficult to do it. So rent rented building and rent every month, and also bills three like a water and like electricity bills, gas bills. So it's very hard to do it every month.
So if there is not enough money, if I think maybe there is one day that happened, there is not enough money, and you need to decide what would you choose to use the money for instead of what? If you make a choice.
First of all we want for children's food and their books also, and water, because which things are very necessary, for leave.
Okay.
The food is a very important first, and secondly, water. Water is life, Without water and without food, nobody can live, even for, So it's very hard to get it.
Yeah.
For more children.
And if you decide not to pay the rent for this month, what will happen? Because you don't have money.
It will be very difficult for us.
So the person who is the owner of the place will give you.
That owner will say us go out of this place if we cannot pay them. But you keep in prayer. So first of all, we need to money for food, water, and for bills and rent building, and also for these things first. And after that, we will keep in prayer. So then God can provide us money for buy that property and like a building to keep them, because first of all, three things: food, water, and everything is necessary first, then buy building.
Yes. Wow. So I would speak with the owner as well, because he is part of you, and I think the owner of the place, should be very spiritual to you, and give it.
Hopefully.
Be a bit more tolerant.
Yeah.
So if there is a month that you don't pay the rent, he is seeing more than I do, and eventually I know he needs money as well, and hopefully he is in a good situation that he can afford not to take that money for now. So everybody has to work together, right?
Yeah.
So it's important. From my side, I'm going to share this video. I'm going to bring light to the world, what is happening in Pakistan, especially particularly in the Tree of Life school. And I believe that from what you are saying, that it could be that there are other schools in Pakistan and that are happening the same. So from me, my call is this: try to reach other schools. Today we have internet, right? So try to reach other schools, and if we can gather like a group of people in different parts of Pakistan, that this money that should be coming from Europe should come to you, in terms of all these people and have the orphanages, and they all claim that nothing is coming. Then
you mean to say we will be main peoples in Pakistan, so through us peoples can run other schools, you mean to say, right?
I think there are other orphanages and schools who are in a poor state.
No, I mean to say who are needy. First of all, God can process us, so then we could help other schools who which are in Pakistan.
Yes, of course. So, but the point is this: so we can confirm in different ways. because
Yeah.
we need some more evidence, maybe not me, but
Yes.
I am logical and analytical from the governments, how they work, and they need to be more to understand that this is real. So, so if you, in the meantime, until our next connection, you
Okay.
reach to other people who are similar like you in a different part of Pakistan, and
Okay.
they have similar situation, that they don't receive any funds, that they struggle with the food and drink and education, and eventually they need help from the government and they don't receive nothing. So we can join forces. So they will be here together with us. So there will be another screen, and they will share their own experience, and together we can make eventually one big word and call for these people to share what you belong. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So from here, I think that is all. I hope that we can do great things together. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So keep how you are doing. I thank you for your great dedication you are doing for the children. And next time we can also make another video showing the children and how what you do, and you know, the people can see actually the place. We stayed here, so we have more peace how to speak, because it will be too much distortion. But eventually we can show you how the people, how the children live, and the state of the place. So surely it will be good for the people to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want next time we made a video with children, you mentioned that?
Yes, it's good as well. So we make like a series, and so the people at least every month they are updated of what you are doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
So from my side, I bless you, your children.
Okay, thank you. Bless you too.
And I hope this serves you well and reach to many people, not in just in Malta, but in all the world, because I am going to share it publicly, and hopefully people who are seeing this, please share it as well, so the truth will go up in the surface. Okay, because the people say that eventually we help Pakistan, but the poor are saying that eventually they are not being helped. So please share the truth, so eventually the money goes where it belongs. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So thank you, Sobir. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Roy.
You're welcome.
We will keep in touch. Okay. So God bless you all.
Okay, brother. Thank you so much.
So much, brother. So give me your time. God bless you and your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We all love you.
I do as well.
Son is also want to see you.
Yes, yes. Yes, it's your son.
Yes, is my son.
Yeah.
And second son you see is Joy.
Yeah.
Joy.
Hello.
Hello. Eventually, you have many children. You have many children, right? You not just two, but you have many.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So God
Okay,
bless you,
brother.
Roy. I'm going to my
Thank you.
two children now as well, because I have two as well. So
That's right.
we are doing our best here. Okay.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Yes.
See you.
Okay. Bye. See you, brother. See you soon.
Bye bye.